Go. Right. We're live.
Let a couple people get in. You know how we do.
Mm-hmm.
Still can't believe that. I didn't get an episode. I didn't get a notification for the episode. I got a notification for Knuckle Crunchers.
Oh, that was 2 hours ago.
Man, I downloaded Scoops, and that's a crazy fucking website. It shows the real videos of where it's like blurred out on others.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing things pop up for it. All right, let's see. How does that
for a figure?
Huh?
I bet this is for one of the figures on the game.
Oh, that'd be
nice.
nice.
Wrestlers Bray Wyatt Ultimate Edition or something like that.
2 hours ago, and that one got more views than the one I did yesterday already. That makes me mad. I was really proud of that one yesterday.
Crystal Clear should have put out 2 Hogan ones.
I saw one of them.
He was asking me the night how to pose him. No, he was like, didn't you just, because that figure you can't do that with because it's either the fist or just the hand like this. So you can, but it's like cuff. You can do the ear pose where it's like listen to the crowd. I still don't need it.
You can't pose him like this. I don't think Hogan does that. I
still don't need a catchphrase.
What's that?
That'd be nice to see him as well, it'd probably be a more fighting champion. I have a feeling we're getting into the Roman Reigns era with AEW. You know what I mean? With Mox.
Yeah.
The Death Riders. Then that is so fucking funny. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring, the Death Riders. Once they have like these motorcycles or something. You know what I mean? And Pac, please, for the love of God, throw in a pair of blue jeans or something. We know it's you, bro.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Go back to home.
Damn, where's our people at?
I don't know. We'll give it a couple more minutes. What the hell is this? Let's see. The latest.
I'm trying to change this.
Oh, yeah. Fix that real fast.
Right to the logo. Go back to our normally scheduled programming.
Latest on a Goldberg retirement match.
Oh, I heard that. He's supposed to be damn.
He announces WWE retirement match for 2025.
Yep. I can't remember who it was supposed to be against. Probably Gunther. That's all Gunther needs to get injured.
Yeah. That's about
Gunther say no. Hey, Gunther say no.
That's about all you can expect from a damn Goldberg match.
You know when he fucked Undertaker up?
Yep.
You know, he was talking about that match, right? And that he said that he concussed himself before he even come out.
Yeah.
He knocked himself out hitting his head on the door.
Yep. Idiot.
And then he hit his head again on the turnbuckle. So he said he already had 2 concussions before he tried to jackknife him, and he dropped down there and killed Taker.
Yeah, Undertaker was pissed about that. Okay. Doesn't really say who the match is going to be against, but he hinted heavily at Gunther being his opponent. calling him the front runner to be his victim.
It's funny, man. Mr. Funny Man, Bill Goldberg.
I will dislike that quite a bit. Let's see.
And you know what? He'll probably get it. Gunther needs to stand his ground, though. I'll tell you that. Hey.
Yeah.
And be like, no, this dude's got a reputation of putting people on the shelf, and actually, fuck putting them on the shelf, ending their careers.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? Finally got his damn jacket off of him.
Who's that?
Jericho.
Ah.
And like I said, once I got the jacket off, I can't button it back up because the little had a problem with that title too of the Rocks. The things being too much, you can't get them through the holes.
Yeah, sometimes they get that way.
But after I took his jacket off, it ain't too bad looking. Good look.
Yeah.
He's actually got some flexibility. Little Ken doll, put him with Barbie. I don't know what that is on his hand. It's like a yellow. I can't remember if he used to paint that on his hand or that like some kind of tape.
Probably tape.
That's supposed to be a lion?
Oh, it could be. That's old school Jericho.
Oh, I guess somebody's joining us tonight.
We got two in.
Nobody commenting?
No comments just yet, but that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and jump in and talk about
Need the likes and comments.
a little bit of AEW, and then we're gonna get into the real meat and potatoes of the situation and talk some crown jewel.
Ugh.
Yeah. We'll keep it.
I swear, dude,
respectable.
it's so hard to keep a fucking screen clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I swear,
I know
dude.
it. I know it. My side screen's got something on it. I have to get the box out.
Dynamite. I'll be honest with everybody who was listening in Gladiator World that I only watched Dynamite. And that was it.
I'm fine.
But let's see. Which is kind of weird because this week they got to compete with NXT.
Yes, this coming week they've definitely got competition.
Which is also funny because it's election night.
Yeah. Weird thing about them, what I'm worried about is them, I really am pretty certain they'll lose in the ratings war this time around.
Aren't they? Who? NXT?
AEW. And the reason I say that is
I thought Dynamite was in Philly this week. I don't know. I thought they was up there close or something.
They're doing one in. I don't think it's the same night. Let's find out real fast. But reason I say they'll probably lose in the ratings for them is because they're going to go into. They've been going up. They're going to be going into it knowing they've already beat NXT and made them change days. I've just got a feeling. It is.
I don't understand why though. They're going to Wednesday. Is it because it's election night or
11, 6.
4, 5, 6?
Where is Dynamite on?
Huh. It's a good little.
6.
Can't be the game because the series the Dodgers won that.
No, they'll be in Manchester, North Hampshire.
New Hampshire?
It says North Hampshire.
That's weird.
SNHU Arena. Is that in the Canadas?
Manchester?
Or is it a typo? I don't know.
Maybe a typo. Yeah, we got Full Gear this month too.
Shit. Might going to be in.
Break the walls down. That's a figure I'd like to get. Hey, Y2J?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you push a little button, hey, and his little coat lights up or something. That'd be cool as fuck.
All right. Anyways, let's get into this. So, Orange Cassidy kicked off the show. There was a video package playing from John Moxley, and he demanded them to shut the video down, and he took to the microphone. Again, he still says he's not going to be the leader. He says he's going to do it on his own. So he's
we'll see how that played out.
Yeah, well, he's probably going to go out there at Full Gear and just get annihilated, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, he got annihilated later on that night.
Oh, I know.
Hey, it was just absolutely.
But this match, he's going to get obliterated, and I don't know. It's going to take more than Darby to come for the save.
Yeah, that was kind of that whole. Like I said, when I get to it, I'll tell you what it reminded me of. But
all right.
But yeah, they did that, and then actually this next one I loved. Hey, goddamn, I loved it.
Adam Cole versus Buddy Matthews.
I can't believe he got a C+. It was good. And then I love the way they did it at the end because, Adam Cole won, of course, because he's got to get his 3.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like you're seeing almost a face Buddy Matthews. You know what I mean? And a face Malachi. Because the lights went out. They were shaking hands, and when the lights go back on, Adam Cole was shaking Malachi's hand. So we know who his number 2 is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Hope 3 is Roderick. Hey, that'd be so fucking good.
I almost guarantee both of their match number 3. It's gonna be against each other.
Yeah, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be fucking good as hell, man.
And we had
C+. That's crazy.
Wow. We had Mark Davis returned.
Yeah.
Confronted old Kyle Fletcher. I saw a video of it. I like
this Fletcher though. You know what? I like the Fletcher Ford. And he went bleach blonde, and I'm glad he shaved it off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know how I am like with AJ and his soccer mom haircut. You know what I mean? Who called him it? Jericho. Jericho did. Yeah. Jericho when AJ made the list. Hey,
yep.
We called him soccer mom haircut.
You just made the list.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the list.
Guy with the chin.
Absolutely love the list.
Who was that guy with the he kind of looked funny. He had the small ass chin.
Oh, what was his name?
He told him no kids in the ring. Guess what? You just made the list. He was part of the Survivor Series thing. That's why they're showing it because it's getting, Yeah,
I can't remember his name. So Mark Davis don't want nothing to do with Kyle Fletcher now. It's good to see Mark Fletcher,
team, man.
Good to see Mark Davis back though. That was cool.
I'm glad they were a good tag team.
Yeah, I would prefer to see him back and them be a team though, because they were a badass tag team.
United Empire, man.
Let's see. Backstage, Renee Paquette caught up with Hangman Adam Page, who issued a warning to Jay White ahead of their match at Full Gear. Anyways.
Yeah. About that. B+ though on both of those.
Yeah. John Moxley suckers Orange Cassidy in.
This is what I was talking about. So Moxley's out there doing his thing, and I love how they did it. It's like Mox and Marina come out of their dressing room, and then they come around the corner, and you got Claudio, Wheeler, and Pac. Wheeler and Claudio are in just normal clothes. You know what I mean? Pac's always dressed ready to go. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Hey, you're not just throwing a pair of fucking jogging pants or something, But they join them, come out, they're talking shit or whatever, and they're still using Wheeler like he's just a little bitch of the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They tell him we're going to use him as an example. Put his head in the chair. Whatever. Here comes Cassidy. Absolutely getting fucking just absolutely destroyed. Dark Order comes out, does their thing. Then all of a sudden, it's Sam Shore reminds me of old WCW, man, when NWO was wrecking shop.
Yep.
And who comes fucking dropping from the fucking rafters? Sting. And who comes dropping out of the rafters with about Darby? It's like, oh, God, here we go. You know? What they say, introducing Allen as Sting to OC's Diamond Dallas Page. That's what it says. As the Sting to OC's Diamond Dallas Page, yeah.
Yeah.
C, that's how good it was, a C+.
Yep. What does it say? So this is basically the NWO Hostile Takeover storyline. There are elements that are different, but there are parallels too. Allen in the Sting role makes sense given his close connection to the icon.
I love
Cassidy, Cassidy as the longtime workhorse.
I love the last paragraph of these takeaways. Read that.
The Dark Order as Avengers of AEW is fine if they actually won a match or three before suddenly becoming a significant part of the show again. Yeah. Unfortunately, nobody's taking that seriously because they dropped Dark Order off the face of the planet after they had to drop off their main run because of the loss of Brody. I mean, that's how long it's been since Dark Order was,
didn't they have a push with Paige?
Yeah. Yeah, they were.
Paige was all confused about who to go with.
Once again, something that was probably the last time Hangman actually had something going on that was worth watching. To be perfectly honest,
yeah,
his feuds have just been dull.
Yeah,
but then
they bled right into the tag team championship with that. It's like
it says the Young Bucks interrupted the brawl to shine the spotlight on themselves and make their way to the ring.
And that's when the tag match started. Like literally. God damn. And what they give it? Hold up. No. I'm not agreeing with Bleacher Report on this one.
A B+?
It was way better. Dude, all the moves. Hey, they did this thing. I don't know how they done it, but they had what's his name? I can't even remember their name. Sorry. Isaiah on the ropes like that, and Nick jumps off, double stomps his head, flips him over. Matt catches him in a powerbomb.
I saw the video of that,
dude.
I didn't get to watch Dynamite. For those of you that are wondering, because I had technical issues, but
everything about that match screamed A. I'm sorry.
I saw videos of that.
But hey, you called it last week. Hey, congrats, Private Party. First time.
Yep. I just had a feeling like
afterwards.
Yeah. But it turns out I think it's Matt. He's got an elbow injury, shoulder injury, a shoulder injury that they're having to deal with. So they're now going to be running things from home, they said. But it made sense. What's up? Beat 'em up. It made sense to do this. It got the tag titles off of them. It lets them get back off the TV if they need. They need to get healed up. That's fine. It put a rest to this storyline, which was pretty major, and that's the big thing taken away from this whole Moxley takeover thing. There's very big storylines happening that have got to come to an end, and this one coming to an end was a big deal. Now the tag titles are on a team that we know when Mox says the word, he can put any two of his guys together and they can go take those whenever they want. I'm not trying to take anything away from Private Party, but let's be honest.
Only thing.
If you tell Claudio and Pac to go get those, they're gone.
Yeah. And they're still, aren't they 6-man still?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about that is how they were mocking Omega. Hey, he hit him with the V trigger. He hit him with the one wing angel. And I could have swore he was going to come out because Okada just did that to, what's his name? Mark Quinn.
Yeah. So yeah. the big, it's all teases. So that the Bucks got to go get healthy because if they're truly going to be in a match against Omega and what's his name in Japan, they better be ready.
Yeah. I saw something. He's going to be at some show over there. So I think he's going to go to Japan and get some.
Yeah. And they got,
that's the best place to get your ring stamina back.
What is that thing called? Wrestle. Yeah, they got that big show that like 5 different companies are a part of.
What better way?
There in January.
No, he's not back yet.
No.
But what better way, man, to get back in a little bit of shape and ring ready than go to Japan?
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
I get you ready real quick.
And you know that going over there is that's just going to breathe fresh air for Kenny because that's where he loves to be.
Like I said, he's looking like the cleaner again.
I mean, he loves AEW. He loves wrestling anywhere he can wrestle. But if you want the best Kenny Omega, let's be honest, you're not going to get the best Kenny Omega unless he's in Japan.
What was that guy's name? I saw him pop up, and I think in Memphis wrestling. You remember he come out?
Jerry Lawler.
He come out with the cane, and he kind of wore like a top hat. He was Bullet Club too.
Oh, Marty Skrull.
Skrull, yeah, he's there, yeah. But man, that was this is the outcome.
His reputation, they don't really want to work with him in the States, I don't think.
Yeah, hey, he popped up in Memphis. But man, I don't agree with Bleacher Report. That was an A. that was a good match. And I love at the end when they're like Kenny. Oh yeah, you forgot Moxley. What's his Brandon Cutler?
Yeah.
Come running out. He had all the Buck shoes in a box. He's like, wait for me in your shoes, And here comes, well, we got, let's just say the Death Riders. Yeah, they got to do a 3-match thing, buddy. But
yeah, so for MJF to get a match, it's either going to be for Adam Cole to get a match with MJF, him and Roderick Strong both want a match. And in order for that to do that, it's whichever one gets 3 wins first. So we're pretty much
we already know what it's going to be.
When it comes down to their 3rd match, both of them, they'll be fighting each other to see who goes to
pretty
fight
much guaranteed. But they asked Brandon, they're like, "Where's your boys going? Where's your boys going?" And man, they take his hand and fucking Claudio hits that motherfucker with a ball pen hammer. Wow. But hey, the Death Riders got to make a statement, man. To everybody, you know what I mean? What a cool name and all.
I don't know if they'll actually.
You called this next shit, Jericho.
I don't know if they'll actually use that name or not. But Mox has got the copyright for Death Riders.
Maybe it's going to be a name of maybe one of their finishers, the Death Rider, or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you called this next one with the Learning Tree promo. Learning Tree. Hi guys.
Like the first 2 weeks of this, I liked the Learning Tree, and then it went way downhill.
I think he's getting a little bit serious now, though. Hey, I have a feeling.
Yeah, we're gonna see a big difference.
Because when Jericho's a champ, a real champ, not a FTW champ, Jericho's about the business, bro. Him getting that title, it was a business decision. Yeah.
So what?
He talked about Terrifier 3, and oh my God, if y'all ain't never seen Terrifier, this ain't for kids.
Right? No, not at all.
No. Yeah, Bree, like, oh, what's Terrifier? No. Especially not one. Hey,
that's probably coming from that one in there's influence. My bad.
Hey, you'd never watch it this young. Never.
No.
I want to see 2 and I want to see 3.
That's what I told her when it came to Halloween. I said, if we get rained out, like we'll all go inside and we'll turn it in. We got plenty of candy. And we'll just have us a little Halloween party, and we can watch some Halloween movies. It's damn sure getting close to that time. Beat them up. Yeah. But I told her
he can still go though.
Yeah.
Jericho can still go. Don't take it away from him.
But I told her, I said Halloween movies. I didn't say y'all go in and watch horror movies. I said you have to clear with Bree's parents what she can watch, because we're not. No.
Oh yeah. There's also I never seen this part where the Bucks were shredding documents. I don't know nothing about that. I know that's when was it Garcia confronted Perry, but they were shredding documents. But so what you were saying, subdued compared to the regular fanfare, and how he benefits Ring of Honor is, if at all, remains to be seen. So I think that's right. If you're looking at people there, maybe Adam Cole, you know what I mean? He probably would have been the next choice for Ring of Honor champion, and we know Bryan Danielson ain't there, but
I think they're just, like I said before, the idea is to use Jericho's name because he's been around for so long. He's wrestled in WCW, he's wrestled in ECW,
everywhere,
WWF, WWE. He has not wrestled in TNA.
He didn't?
Nope.
Really?
He played a music video for he debuted one of his Fozzy music videos in TNA, but he never wrestled. He wrestled in Japan. Now he's got Ring of Honor. So it's all about having somebody who, when you say, hey, I'm looking to get my Ring of Honor company on TV, here's who my champion is right now, Chris Jericho. Oh, Jericho. Yeah, we know who that is.
Here it goes, right here. 2 days ago, the partner involved with Tony Khan in those allegations is current AEW television partner, Warner Brothers. All right. Yep. The report indicates that on the show will end up on Warner's True TV network. That brand will be focused on sports content in prime time. So this was 2 days ago. RH TV deal is close to being done with True TV.
That will be awesome.
Yeah. Man, if y'all don't know, hey, beat them up. I don't know if you've ever really gotten in Ring of Honor, but if Ring of Honor could, man. Hey, woo-wee, baby. They're good stuff, man. Hey.
I wish they could get the Ring of Honor library onto like HBO Max instead of the Honor Club thing. I can't do that.
One channel we used to watch it work. Remember how you get the
yeah.
I remember having to watch Ring of Honor at like 11:30 at night or something like that on the WB. So wasn't live though, of course.
Right. I mean, all this stuff, and we haven't even made it to the end yet. We still had Chris Statlander versus Camille.
Yeah.
That got a B. It says, unfortunately, the AEW fans continue to show a noticeable lack of interest in Monet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
And anything she has her hands on in this run. Yeah,
But I hope it ain't Statlander. Hey, no offense, but they call her the streak breaker now. She beat Camille. She's the one that beat Jade.
Yeah.
Man, I hope it ain't her who beats Monet. I wish Camille would turn and Camille take it.
That'd be nice.
Because Camille was, I think, the longest running NWA Women's Champion. At like a long time.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. And then was that the main event here? Yeah. Main event was Swerve Strickland versus Shelton Benjamin.
Oh yeah, the almighty son. Hey, where your big old butt at, buddy? There you are. Oh God, guys, stand up.
That's why I'm not reaching for mine. I just know it.
There he is. He ain't the almighty elite, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, what's mine?
Yeah, buddy. It ain't the almighty elite, but ultimate edition elite, but he's the elite. Yeah.
There we go. There's the ultimate.
Yeah. Yours looks more jacked than mine, but still, Bobby. I can't remember. I think this came with a U.S. title, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, should have.
Hopefully tomorrow, though, and we can get this taking it down. Do they hate each other, and does Tony Khan hate Triple H? Also, no.
I don't think Ospreay was ever in WWE. I don't even think he ever did a tryout or anything.
No.
No worries. We love the questions. So it's not so much. Well, on some of the wrestlers' part, there may be some hatred there. But yeah, they really should drop all the back and forth crap though.
This is not 90s. We can't go to another war, and they don't want to go to war because they'll just be out again.
Yeah.
Man,
unfortunately,
Benjamin.
Bam. Unfortunately, even though Tony Khan's got the deep pockets and all that, he won't be able to beat. He's not going to be able to beat them in no war. This Moxon crew thing is not going to be what NWO didn't win the war for him either. It eventually ended up killing the company, really, because
you see who they ended up going to.
Stupidly out of hand.
Hey, you seen where they ended up?
Yeah. But that match got an A. Swerve Strickland beat Shelton Benjamin.
I agree.
And then we got the. I mean, doesn't it? Afterwards, dismayed MVP made a phone call, and seconds later, Bobby Lashley made his AEW debut.
Yep.
He was attacking Swerve and laying out security to close the show. So now we've got a Hurt Syndicate forming, but we've only got 2 members now, right? We got.
I noticed on the back of Shelton's trunks, it has Hurt Syndicate.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that Bobby's there, the MVP should come out and absolutely name drop it.
But
and he's so smart because he owns it. Dude, Bobby Lashley has nothing but praise for Omos. I was reading about it.
We didn't really get to see him though. So you know why? We're not going to say that live on here, but hey, he could be just one of the biggest big men we ever seen. You know what I mean? We don't know. He's never been put. What do you have?
We've been saying Bobby was coming since MVP debuted over there.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I said. Well, MVP is not far behind.
Yep, that's true. I'm trying to think of who else it could be. I think Almost is still there. But hey, now that we got we'll get when we wrap up with AEW, yeah.
But
I don't know who it could be.
But yeah, that's once again, this is a major storyline going on with some major star power in Swerve, Shelton, the Hurt Syndicate situation. This is a major story situation that unfortunately is going to take away from what the Mox and them situation is supposed to be doing. You can't have a powerful storyline go on when you're trying to have somebody take over the company.
That's what I think so too. Probably not for long though, brother. Because they just made a couple of releases 2 days ago.
Well, let's talk about that. That's I mean AEW. That's all we have. I didn't watch Collision. I read through the notes. Not a lot went on. I mean, some good matches. Don't get me wrong.
I would like to see this first person that got released, Baron Corbin. I would like to see him in AEW. I believe he will come. Hey.
Now we talked about Baron Corbin a while back because I like Baron Corbin. I think Baron Corbin's great. Did I like the Happy Corbin thing? Not really, but that's not that's not Baron Corbin's fault either. You know, he's trying to make what's been handed to him work. And sometimes you get handed something you can make work, and sometimes you can't. And sometimes you get handed gold dust, and somehow you still make it work.
See, and it was him. I was like, okay, but Andy Hartwell.
That one's the one that blew my mind. I was like, what the hell?
I understand. She can't she can't beat the injury bug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just watched Indy Hartwell do a thing with Chelsea Green for the Halloween thing. And on Friday Night SmackDown, we'll do it in air quotes because, with Candice LeRae.
I guess that was her last match.
Yeah. And her response is, wait, what? Seriously.
I'm not sure what's going on there. Baron Corbin, I think, do what?
90 days. That's when they'll be free agents. 90 days.
And I think that was somebody posted about how she'll be taking over in 90 days. Just watch.
She was good. She was champion.
Yeah.
She's NXT Women's Champion. She just, once again, I see this, once WWE and Paul and Sean get their eyes set on which females they want to be the stars, that's all we see. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to get to all that pre-recorded shit here in a second, man.
Yeah. But Baron Corbin didn't surprise me because I'm like, they've blatantly, it's been blatantly, obviously, they haven't had anything for him in a while.
You tell you what happened either.
He hit big when he went back to NXT and actually teamed up with Braun.
Yeah.
And that was fun, but you could tell they seen him down there because they were like, oh, we don't know what else to do with him. And they didn't expect that to take off, I don't think. I'm sure they didn't.
Yeah.
But then it did, and they were like, oh, okay. And then brought him back to main roster. And then they did
who was it? Cedric? Yeah.
And then they did
Travis Berg Jr. has subscribed to you on YouTube. Thanks, Travis Berg.
Awesome. But yeah, they just I don't know why they can't find anything for him. We got to remember, we're also not just talking WWE. These decisions don't just come from WWE management. All right. WWE is managed by TKO. So they may be looking at something. I mean, maybe they don't like his cooking videos he does.
He makes some good ones. I don't
know if y'all are aware of that, but Baron Corbin's got some awesome cooking videos on the interwebs. Travis Berg Jr. right there in the comments. What's up, bud? Appreciate that subscribe.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Zai Quan was also released. Wow.
And you know what? When JBL was managing Baron Corbin, that was actually pretty decent stuff they had going.
That was crazy.
But then again, they just dropped it. And I don't know if they dropped it for what reason, but I hope to see good things from Baron Corbin. We talked in length a while back about Baron Corbin and what we thought he should do. And I hope he still does it. I mean, that'd be great. Okay, fine, AEW. I think he ought to go to Japan first.
Hey, you know who else we haven't seen that we were talking about? Remember Cameron Grimes?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I wonder where the hell he's at.
Had that match when he came to main roster where he completely obliterated dude in seconds. Was that Baron Corbin he obliterated in seconds?
Yeah.
Well, and then they released him. That kind of sucked because I watched his video. He was really heartbroken when they released him. What do we think of Street Profits being frustrated?
Man.
All right. So let's just get into this because that's going to get brought up now. So I didn't see SmackDown, and I don't think Chris watched SmackDown. It was pre-recorded. So we already, your match results we already knew, which bothers me.
In which, also spoiler alert, I had to call Josh tonight. I was like, wait a minute, why am I seeing previews for Raw? They've pre-recorded Raw over in Saudi. So
really? Somebody's been at my desk eating Smarties. I
didn't even realize who they fought for. Who they fight, Travis? Who they go up against Friday? Was it no, they went up against Pretty Deadly.
Was it Pretty Deadly? I was gonna say I can pull results real quick. But I
which is bullshit. Pretty Deadly's pretty damn good too.
I think we should start doing the podcast in those little.
I know. I was telling Josh on one of those outfits. Well, they're going to get their little push like they did. They're winning. They beat Pretty Deadly, but that's as far as they're going to go. They're not going to take the titles off the machine guns yet.
No,
you know what I mean. So,
but yeah,
it will be good. It will be good. Be a good fight.
Complaining to the media about how creative is using them. I saw an article about that, and I haven't got a chance to read it yet. It's saved.
Man, they better be careful, man.
Huh?
They better be careful.
Yeah.
And mostly I knew Montez. Yeah. Hey, he needs to go singles anyway.
Yeah, we've been, and I don't know what happened because they were teasing like they were going to split them a while back, and they were going to, I don't know what goes
Bobby
on.
Lashley thing. That's what it was when Bobby got with him. That's what brought them back together. Because remember they were teasing it, and then Bobby and the girl.
But I don't know why they went that way with it. It didn't make any sense. But Montez Ford will. I don't know that if he goes singles division, if he would hit heavyweight anytime. But U.S. title, Intercontinental title, Montez Ford would be wild with one of those.
He's good. I like seeing him against Carmelo, and hey, it'd be good.
Angelo Dawkins. I mean,
literally the same moveset every time he's in the ring. As soon as Dawkins hits the ring, I know exactly what he's going to do.
He'll be mid card, but he won't be holding one of those. He won't be one of those titles.
Hey, what happened to Vinci Giovanni? What was his name? All this big hype and what?
Well, I don't know who botched on this deal, but Giovanni Vinci, like they put all that money and time into those vignettes that they played, and then he comes back. I don't know. I still say he did something behind the scenes that they were like
he pissed somebody off, bro. Hey.
Okay, that's how you feel about it, buddy. I'll see you later tonight.
I can't even think. It was Cedric Alexander, right? He's still around, ain't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he a part of the Hurt business?
I think Cedric was part of it for a minute.
Maybe he gets released, he jumps over. That wouldn't be too bad.
I don't know. I do know that we're almost at a point in AEW where they're getting to where maybe it starts to not feel like it's overcrowded because they have so much talent and they can't book it. But so I don't think they need to be signing too many more damn people though. That's why I'm like Baron Corbin, like we said. Some y'all tag Baron Corbin and I wish I had the date on when we did that podcast, but he listed this one. Go to Japan first. Go to Japan. Yeah. Have some fun in New Japan or All Japan. Have some fun over there. Really, really, really hone some new skills. I'm not saying he needs to, sharpen his skills that he already has, but he can get some new ones because
everybody was better in Japan, bro. Everybody. Hey, they make you better.
And that's why I didn't understand beat 'em up that they moved Vinci to SmackDown.
Yeah, I know.
Like they did the whole thing where they broke up Imperium, or kicked him out of Imperium, I should say. They didn't break up. But then there's no payoff to that because they drafted him to SmackDown.
I know. Made no sense. I was like, what?
did so much with him on her in SmackDown. They
and he's actually good too.
That's
the
is.
thing.
I thought it was stupid for him to break up Imperium. Really.
Yeah.
I don't know. He may be the next one we see released. I don't know what's going on with Vinci.
Yeah.
It can't be good though.
Yeah.
To go out there and have all that done and then go out there for nothing but embarrassment. I don't know.
Yeah. You pissed somebody off, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't been there long enough to call the shots. You know what I mean? That's for damn sure. But yeah, man, crown jewel. I'm ready.
But we were talking about it. So Raw is pre-taped. So they've already recorded Raw for tomorrow night. SmackDown was pre-taped. So there's pros and cons to this. There's no pros for us, okay?
Yeah.
The only pros of doing this. The only pros for doing this is the superstars don't have to fly back in one day to reset their selves and wrestle on Monday night. Or, you don't have to use Monday night and not have your big stars on it. That's the only pro to that. Unfortunately, and I've said this, in 2024, pre-taped wrestling should not be a thing. That's why I don't watch Rampage. I don't worry about paying for Honor Club,
right?
To watch pre-recorded Ring of Honor. I don't watch TNA because we don't get the channel, but I would bitch about that more if I got the channel and had to watch pre-recorded. Pre-recorded is 2024. We got to get it together. So like I do understand why they pre-recorded. Doesn't mean I like it. Am I going to watch Raw tomorrow night? Yes.
Even though we know who the new number one contender is.
Will I be happy about it being pre-recorded? No, but I'm trying to avoid the spoilers. But I will tell you, as soon as I brought up my web browser to get started tonight, the very first thing on my web browser was spoilers for Raw. I was like, fucking serious? Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Now,
stupid.
I think we need to talk about Crown Jewel. It was interesting.
Yeah. I had a couple of points taken away from that I wanted to share once we get to the end. So, but I love how they're calling it Bloodline versus Bloodline. You know what I mean?
Bloodline versus Bloodline, yeah.
Yeah. So, you think it was that was just so weird to me at the end.
Which part?
And for Solo, I think we said it a couple weeks ago how really, don't win the big ones or whatever, and he, but what did they say? He's pinned 7 champions.
Yeah,
he's gotten the pin on 7 champions. I mean, they beat him kind of,
And if you ask Rikishi, he's going to tell you it's time to put the title on Solo. Agree or not, it would be better than Cody. I said it.
Yeah,
I said it. You can rip me apart in the comments. I don't care.
Yeah, Cody, man. You want to talk about the new Cena? This man's going to be the new Cena. Hey. But yeah, they give it a B+, man. But what I don't understand is damn, was that it almost seemed purposeful at the end. Sammy.
I know, right?
The way he was walking out and looking back and
yeah. So I didn't like that segment because of the way it was done, because it was blatantly obvious what was about to happen.
Yeah.
But you've got Jimmy, Jay, Roman, Sammy. You got one in every corner. You got Solo in the middle. 2 of them run at him. Well, duh.
Yeah.
He's not going to stand there and take that. And I know it's wrestling. I know, but it doesn't. Even though I know, it didn't have to be completely blatantly obvious the way it was.
We'll see that
werewolf was going to take over.
We'll see. Jacob's way too good to be contained to a faction. I'm telling you right now.
They're gonna keep him contained for a while, though.
I like to see the Samoans versus the Tongans. I wish we can get something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we may very well end up with that eventually when
Battle of the Islands. Hey, that'd be cool as fuck.
But which I hope when Hikuleo finally debuts, he doesn't use that stupid name that they're saying he might use, Tala Tonga. Like, really? No.
Tola Tonga.
Please don't. Let's let him keep Hikuleo. Good God.
I just have a feeling we'll have a lot of Tongans and Samoans in WWE 48 of 2025. I'm telling you, something's telling me.
But I mean, it was a fun match. I was kind of surprised that the New Bloodline picked up that win.
Survivor Series is where it's going to be at. That's where they're going to want Roman to get his big win.
And again, that team, Roman's team's got to be more than 3 people. And
please, God, I don't think it'll be him. I hope it's not him.
I hope not. It doesn't look. I mean, you're talking like 2 or 3 weeks that Roman's got to forgive him.
That's what I was just about to say.
Enough. I think he's going to be part of Survivor Series. I don't know if he'll be part of the match or if he's going to do that same thing and come out after the match. I don't know what they do.
Pearson, all this. No. It's beefing up, bro. Hey, I know it. It's happening. It's happening.
But I don't know. Yeah. It was not a bad match. It was a good match. I was surprised that the New Bloodline got the win.
Me too.
But we should see. We'll see dissension in the ranks of the New Bloodline at Survivor Series, I think. I think we're getting closer to seeing some of these guys that we've been talking about for a while that we haven't seen in the Bloodline show up. But as far as Sami Zayn rejoining, like you've got 2 or 3 weeks, and you've got to get Jimmy on board. You got to get Roman on board. Jay has made it. Jay's cool with Sammy at the moment.
For now.
But like, I don't see them. And if they do, it's going to feel it's not going to feel right. It's going to be all jacked up.
I told you last night, I said, they want to sit there and call Roman narcissist.
Right.
And then Jimmy and Roman come out together, and then all of a sudden you don't see Jay, but he had to make his way through the crowd.
Yeah, I think that was part of the agreement, because the idea is for them to they're still being their own guys.
Who do you think gives the better ones? I think the original Bloodline gives the better ones. You know what I mean? When they're standing in the ring, because they just.
Oh yeah.
I was talking about that yesterday. I was like, man, who does it better, dude?
Yeah. So that's why I hate the fact that we had to have Crown Jewel in the middle of this, because between all of October and most of November, we should have seen, this progressed to where Jimmy and Jay got back on the same page, and then there should have been time in here to see them.
We got a month now, 4 weeks. Yeah,
it ain't even 4 weeks, I don't think.
I think it is, because they said 4 weeks from now.
Like, I mean, today is the 3rd.
I can see that, how Owens is pissed about everybody helping him. That was a good one, by the way. That wasn't next. That was
now. So I'd say they did a good job with this, because it left more questions than answers when it comes to Bloodline. So, but I just don't like the fact that we don't have enough time to set up this Survivor Series War Games match. I don't feel like, but we'll see how they do it. Moving on down, the women's tag titles. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Jackson and Lash Legend, and then Io Sky and Kairi Sane. and Piper Green, or Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
Yes, they do, man.
Yes, definitely need the wise man back.
Total disgrace, their finisher.
So, my connection to Road Warriors. I'm gonna get too fired up if we talk about it too much. So let's see. I saw a few botched moves in the match. Yeah, Belair and yeah. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill retained. The match got a B-. I mean, I didn't expect them to lose the titles. Just, we've discussed it over and over. If they do, they're not going to lose them until they are convinced that Jade Cargill can run a program.
So they're never going to fucking lose them?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, dude.
they've got to be convinced that she can fight Bianca Belair.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's be prepared for them to hold that titles for a long fucking time. They will be known as the longest reigning women's tag team champions of all time.
Well, probably so. Next match.
I like this Lash Legend, though. Hey.
Yeah.
I like Lash Legend. I like her better than Jade.
Yeah.
But, man, for Jade to hold up Piper.
Oh, I mean, there's no denying that Jade Cargill is strong as hell. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed.
God damn, that was good. Which I don't agree with a lot of these gradings. That was good, man. That was a good match.
They gave it a B+. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, these two tore it up.
And your boy Reed, man, Josh has been a Bronson Reed fan for a while, and he's starting to make a name for himself here.
Yeah, he is.
He really did bust him up with that stomp to the stairs, though.
He did. Seth Rollins got the win. But
I like Rollins.
I know it. Seth got the win.
I'll be honest, I really wasn't a fan of his back in the day. Like after I really wasn't a big after the Shield thing when I don't know what outfit he was wearing, and then he tried to come out like he was the Messiah. You know what I mean? When he had Buddy in them, it was like we were just talking about that before we started the show, man.
Yeah. So right now Goldberg is saying he's going to have his retirement match in 2025. His retirement match that probably should have happened in 1999, but that's not the point. I don't like the fact that he's hinting that his retirement match is going to be against Gunther,
because that could be also Gunther's retirement match.
Yeah.
Because dude is no.
I mean, he's
taking out too many. Almost took out yours. You know what I mean?
Truthfully, Goldberg has proved that, especially in this point in his career, he's not going to go out there and have a 30-minute match with somebody like Seth Rollins or Gunther or Cody. I mean, he's not going to go out there and have a 30-minute match. Do what?
There's one thing I like about Bill Goldberg is that he will admit that he was never all that good and that he really had no clue what he was doing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Ask that man about it.
He'll always tell you, I don't know what I was doing. I was just out there just doing it. You know what I mean? You're no Kurt Angle, my friend. You know what I mean? Kurt Angle had no clue what he was doing. He went out there and learned it. He learned it.
Was it fun back in the WCW days watching him go however many matches it was undefeated? Technically it wasn't, because there was some shenanigans from house shows. But anyways, I won't get into that. That part, that was fun. And once WCW got bought, Goldberg didn't really come to WWE, did he? Not very much.
Not for a while, yeah.
But then when he shows up in the late 20 teens, We got some of the worst stuff ever. A lot of people got excited because Goldberg's return. And at first it looked like it might be something decent, but then we had him show up and beat the unbeatable Brock Lesnar at the time.
Yeah. Didn't he just like manhandle him?
He beat him. He beat him in no time for the title. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then of course now that beating Brock like that did not come without its punishment because Brock got it back. and he showed that, well, I let him have it, but no, that title's mine.
Oh no, we'll see him soon. Beat him up. We'll see him soon.
Yeah. He came back to announce his retirement tour, but it's not starting until really they hit Netflix, I think. So we'll see him here.
We'll get a good couple months out of him.
We might see him. He might actually be at the December 26th show in Madison Square Garden. To start it up.
And that ain't a Saturday Night Main Event, is it?
No.
That's where they ought to do it. That's where the Saturday Night Main Event should be at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I agree with
That'd be a good one.
What the hell was I talking about? Oh, Goldberg. That's right. But then he had to go out there. They just kept putting the title on and letting him do the stupidest shit. Having him go out there and squash the Fiend completely screwed up the entire Fiend run. He had no business doing that. He had no business with the title at that point. I'm still irritated about. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. Need I talk about his match at Crown Jewel? I think it was Crown Jewel. It was in Saudi with the legendary Undertaker, where he almost completely put the Undertaker down forever.
Almost ruined him. Because he wanted to hit his head on the door before he come out and knocked his own damn self out.
Yeah. So
that's how shows how reckless you are.
My
to other people, your own damn self.
My thoughts on Goldberg's retirement match.
I could care less.
It should be a handicap match, and Bret Hart should be the one to get the pin.
I couldn't pause anywhere. No, like, you know what I mean, like a hardcore or something like that, or a 24/7. Put him up for 24/7.
I just, all I know is I just don't think he's going to go out there and have a 20-minute match even with anybody going right now. I mean, if he pulls out something, it finds another old guy from WCW, I guess he could walk away with the win. But anything else, yeah, that boy, they definitely did Sting wrong.
I think it's because Sting held out for so long.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But then they built that big matchup at WrestleMania against Triple H, and of course Triple H ain't taking that L.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that I don't think Triple H beat him clean at Mania, but yeah, Triple H got the win because DX came out and NWO came out. It took NWO forever because Hogan's got, from the waist down, is pretty much all fake bone.
Yeah.
Nash, Nash's knees and legs are shot. So, I mean, it was really cool to see, but
yeah,
it would have been a lot cooler back in 2002. What was the
Liv Nia?
That took a long.
Liv Nia.
Maybe we should keep talking about Goldberg. Oh man, what did I tell Chris earlier? I said this was a typical Nia Jax match.
Yeah.
All kinds of shenanigans. Of course, Tiffany comes down like she's going to cash in, and Nia catches her. Oh, I was going to cash in on Liv. I swear. Which is, and I'm sorry,
that ain't
but
happening.
Liv hitting her finisher, whatever that stupid thing's called,
Oblivion.
The Oblivion on Nia Jax did not look believable at all. I mean, that finisher is not a very good finisher to begin with. Little bitty Liv hitting it on Nia Jax, I'm like,
You know, when you look at somebody that little like Alexa, when she beat Nia, that's a understandable finisher because she's coming off the top ropes.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
Look, Liv using a submission and tapping Nia Jax out would be more believable.
Yeah.
Oblivion is just not a good finisher. Does it look cool? It does look cool, not when you're doing it to Nia, but it does look cool on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It's more of a signature, not a finisher, though. I think she needs something else. That's just me. But yeah, Liv got the Crown Jewel Championship.
Yeah. Her World Series, her first World Series ring.
Yeah, because they got to hold them titles for a brief little time before they got put in glass cases to.
Well, hey, we'll get to that as soon as we run through it. Viper KO.
Yeah.
Who all did he? Well, he told Aldis, hey, remember when he got fined?
Yeah.
He's like, the fine was only for $50,000. This is for $100. It's like, I'll save it for the next time.
Oh yeah.
He gave it to him again. Hey.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, Randy did that.
This was good. I didn't realize that it stopped when he come down with that elbow through the tables. They were both done. They couldn't get up.
Okay, so let's see. As Orton's so Owens attacked him from behind with a steel chair while he's doing his signature Randy Orton pose on the turnbuckle. The Viper power bombed him on the announce table. Or fought back before he could be power bombed and then dropped KO on it instead. Owens had a chair. The ref took it away. Orton fought back with the chair as officials ran down and tried to stop them. Michael Cole said officials waved off the match as they continued to fight and attack anyone who tried to stop them. So I don't. If I remember correctly, I don't even think they really ever started it. So it was fun to watch, though, and
really was.
We got a good fight from those two, and again, neither one of them had to take a loss.
I really thought he was really fixed on this next match. I really thought he was going to drop it that night, but God.
Triple threat for the United States title: LA Knight versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes.
Man.
So let me get this straight. We're overseas. We've traveled internationally. We defended the United States title, but we didn't have a spot to put the Intercontinental title in a match while we're traveling internationally.
Yeah. That obviously should be, like, if they're going overseas, that should be a title that's defended.
Yeah, 100%.
Hence the name.
I'm not complaining about this match because these three went out and put on an amazing match, but
yeah,
I just don't. I mean, honestly, they could have left off. They could have left off Bronson Reed and Rollins and left that on Raw and brought the Intercontinental.
Braun against who, though? Because Jay was tied up with the bloodline thing.
Yeah. I mean,
because you already know who we would have got.
Jay ain't going.
You already know who we would have gotten. You seen he was already dressed and ready to go.
But LA Knight retains in the only match of the night to actually get an A.
Barely got an A.
It got an A minus. As far as Bleacher
I don't like LA Knight, but man, I really wish he changed his finisher. Hey, I think that's the ugliest finisher around for men, the BFT. Hey, golly. Who you talking about beat him up?
Oh, we're talking about it would have been Sammy against Braun.
Oh yeah,
that's who we don't want to see.
Gunther versus Cody. I could have swore I was surprised he didn't come out with his mask on, because they showed it in the WWE Experience, how they did the walkthrough.
Oh yeah,
how they had Undertaker, but Undertaker was half the letters were out, and but they showed his outfit with the mask and everything else on. So I'm really surprised he didn't come out with it on. But this match was good. Typical match, though. Hey, we kind of do.
I really was kind of surprised. I was surprised that they didn't give it an A, but I'm not. I'm
okay.
If
it come down to it though, that planned on Gunther winning it, but the Prince was like, my people really want to see Cody win. You know what I mean?
I probably not.
Maybe Gunther said no. Hey, maybe it was something political. Hey, maybe Gunther's like, no. Hey, let him have it. I don't want to be in the ring with this guy. You know what I mean? You know how some people are. Because
honestly, I just think they don't want to see Cody take any kind of loss.
Hey, because Sammy didn't fight over there for years.
Because Cody can come out of, because Gunther can come out of it and pull the match off and still come out looking strong.
Like they did, yeah.
Cody comes out of it. He can't come out of it looking strong against Gunther. He just can't.
God damn, he barely got out, man.
I mean, we're having that same, he's got the Sami Zayn syndrome right now. Cody's been spending his whole matches getting the hell beat out of him, still to come back with the win, making no sense whatsoever.
That's the way Hogan used to be too. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, I know. They did show low respect. Gunther does that, man. Gunther, except for Sammy. Hey, except for with Sammy, because Sammy was not the greater wrestler. You know what I mean? And that's what he said. Anybody else, I took the loss, but not from somebody like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Gunther's a big-time old school guy and has, he's big-time on that respect for the ring stuff. I mean, I'd hate to be the guy that doesn't follow those old school rules of respect.
Yeah.
And try to come up with Gunther, because it'd be bad news bears for you.
Yeah, because Hogan used to get beat down like, then he'd Hulk up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that Cody does that kind of now too. Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does
Yeah.
Okay. Now I started to say, you know what? It used to be more believable, but when I watched Hulk do that, when I watched Hogan Hulk up, I was also like 10.
Yeah.
But Gunther versus Braun. Yes,
that's a good one. That is a good one, because we talked about it. Braun was that's how he fought him in NXT for their titles, and Braun Breaker beat him. And then we didn't hear nothing from Walter. He lost all that weight, and then all of a sudden he was.
I would love
on the scene, baby.
And that was going to that's going to happen. It's going to get run back.
It'll happen.
I can't wait.
They're in the same fucking show. Hey, it'll happen. Because y'all got to realize Gunther used to be Walter, and he was a lot bigger. And he was still taking people's heads off and still doing all that shit. That's what I just like about Gunther. He's versatile, man.
Yeah.
You can't label what he's going to do. Like, Cody's going to do the Cody cutter.
I love the fact
that catch your ass, put you in a Boston Crab. He's going to choke your ass out. Everything.
We've seen so many different finishes from a Gunther match. Like you don't know. Is it going to be submission? What submission is it going to be? Is it going to be, a power bomb and a pinfall? Gunther is you can't sit there and go, okay, we know how this match is going to end.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jacob and Braun face to face. Yeah, them two would be nuts.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu is.
Well, no, we won't see that. That's two different divisions.
I think we will eventually. We'll eventually see it, but it'll be a while.
Whenever Jacob decides to.
Different things got to happen, but oh yeah. Yeah. You can always say, Cody, okay, Sammy's match, he's going to get beat to hell. Then at the end, he's going to hit a Blue Thunder Bomb, and then he's going to hit the Haluva kick and get the win.
Now you got to remember he's going to hit the corner bomb too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
when he does that, yeah.
Every match, and then Cody, he's going to hit the Cody Cutter. He's going to hit Crossroads if it's Braun versus Brock. That would be something.
That would fit. Damn, I was hoping that would fit.
That would
Damn,
be.
I was making me a custom over here. Hey, with the Jericho top, hey, and the Disciples pants. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I was hoping it would fit. But yeah, man, we're a typical thing. But what I'm going to talk about is the ending. How Josh said he didn't really watch to the end, but they came out and they presented the titles.
Yeah. I cut it off and recorded a short. I hope you guys watched that. That was hilarious.
But they come out there with these big, huge titles, man, and it was Cody at first. At first, he didn't put it on. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, they bring Liv out, and if you notice, man, they did not even come close to Liv Morgan. That's how strict it is over there.
Undertaker, Braun versus Uncle Howdy.
Honestly, Braun would destroy Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
Has Miz been found, by the way?
I maybe.
Karrion Kross found him at Walmart.
Yeah. Oops. Oh well. At least I didn't close this one. Yeah. So yeah, now the next thing up is we got to get we got to set up Survivor Series War Games, and I'm just very concerned about it because I just think they spent we had to take time out and put too much into setting up for Crown Jewel that it's
twice a year now, right?
What, Crown Jewel?
No, that they go to Saudi.
Oh yeah, I think they go twice. I don't know, but
yeah, it would have.
It's just bad. Oh man, there's so much. Bray versus Braun. There's just so much that could have happened with Bray. That's still heartbreaking. And I could tell you the Wyatt Six thing was going to have a lot more going on with Bray around.
God damn. It would have been shown a lot more.
Yeah.
Tell you that.
I'm concerned because I like the Wyatt Six. I have the shirt. I think I wore it last week. But again, the big concern with something like that is, it's a supernatural type thing. And, it doesn't fit with the TKO stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Undertaker Sting, yeah. I wish Sting would have jumped with the rest of the WCW guys and done that. But we did get some good stuff out of Sting when he went to TNA. So, I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
I'd have to say I probably would trade it, though, to have gotten a match with Taker, I think. That's one of those things I can dream it up. I think I got a video on the channel. I created that match on WWE 2K23 a while back, but you think it would be a great dream match, and then when it happens, it's like, what?
Yeah.
What? No.
All looks good on paper.
I know, and there's some matches don't look good on paper. I'm not going to name any, but Triple H and Shawn Michaels, Brothers of Destruction. So I'm not saying that match happened.
Coming up, we can talk about is we get to watch Mike Tyson knock out Jake Paul in a couple of days.
November 15th.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be so good, dude. Now we know if Jake Paul beats him, we know this shit's bullshit.
So I missed it. Jake Paul said something about Tyson's daughter. Evidently.
The one that died?
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's got one of them wishes. Evidently, because hold on. Let me get my other screen pulled back up real quick because I don't know what I did. No, that's not going to do it. If I click the right thing, let me see if I can find out what actually went down. If anybody knows, hit it in the comments too, and we'll see. Technically, this ain't wrestling, but it's damn sure interesting. I can't type.
I'm trying to see it here. See.
Oh, there we go. No, I don't want a video. Oh, is that what he said? I will bury Tyson next to his daughter's grave.
Who? Dude, we can always get to Dallas and watch it. Tickets are still on sale. Damn, $30 a piece. Okay. Jake Paul told to pull out of Mike Tyson fight after training of footage sparked worries.
There are a lot of YouTube channels saying Jake Paul said he would say it, and they are also claiming that he has apologized for it. Cannot find either. So
his daughter, man, died very badly.
Yeah, 4 years old too.
He still don't understand how it happened, and it is crazy how it happened. I think it was a treadmill cord or something like that, and choked her. Couldn't pay me enough. I mean, you could. I'll go up there and take a couple, one or two from Mike for a cool $10 million. You know what I mean? Fuck it, I'd do it for $1 million. I'll let him knock me out. That man has still got it, bro. I was watching
his other daughter issues a 3-word message as fresh concerns emerge over Jake Paul fight. Let's see what she say if I can find it. Feels her dad is locked in ahead of his hotly debated return to boxing. Let's see. They're both putting the final touches to their preparations, with Tyson regularly posting videos of his workouts and sparring sessions. His latest video posted to Instagram featured a stunned Gene Kilroy who couldn't believe the shape Tyson was in.
They showed it. Dude is fucking cut. And the dude who's always fought him's career said that that's the best he's seen, Mike. Said he thinks he hits harder now than he did when he was, that 18-year-old champion.
He said, he told Tyson, "This is the strongest I've ever seen you, and I've known you since you were 13. Who said that? Oh, Muhammad Ali's former manager.
Yeah.
Said that.
Now, if Paul wins, we know it's bullshit rigged, guys. And it's all for publicity.
Okay, and his daughter, Milan Tyson, also appears confident that her 50-year-old father is more than prepared. She simply wrote, "Dad's locked in." This article says even Paul appears concerned about the current shape Tyson is in heading into their fight. His comment was WTF. Absolutely. I believe you are correct. Beat him up. And if he really opened his mouth and said that, yeah. it may not matter how much they paid, how much they'd be willing to pay Tyson to lay down. He may be picking up some teeth, buddy.
Hey, even if he did, I hope to God he put breaks a rib, something. Jesus, I'm not going to go there and get hit by that man. I'm not.
No, he's still scary fast and scary strong. Oh my God. I'm excited for it. It's going to be interesting. But if he really said that, I hope he just gets pummeled.
Yeah, there's things you don't say.
Yeah, I mean,
I like what they asked Tyson. They said, "What did you like?" They asked about the whole process when his daughter died, and he was honest. He was like, "I'm not gonna lie to you. I went and got high for a week and a half. I did a lot of cocaine." He said, "I couldn't deal with it." He said, "I couldn't deal with it." But man,
I don't know how you deal with something like that.
She was little too.
4 years old. Oh, Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Tyson. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, it won't be pretty. It can't be pretty. I know. I wouldn't know how to handle that. But I know if you spout your mouth off some bullshit that shouldn't be said about my child, it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah.
So, I'm not Mike Tyson. I don't have the background and the fighting skills and the workouts every day. What that man could do to you is scary.
Yeah. His video shows it. They put Jake Paul on a damn lie detector and Logan. Jake asked Logan, "Do you really think I could beat Mike Tyson?" And he said, "Yeah." And he went, he was lying. He was like, "Oh, really?" Then they put it on Jake, and it was like, Logan asked him, "Do you honestly think you're going to beat Mike Tyson?" Jake said, "Yeah." And he went, burn, burn, burn. He was lying to himself. He knows he can't beat him. He knows he can't. All right. That's about that time. I got an early morning, fellas. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
I got to hit my shoot.
We will keep on top of everything. Like we said, Raw is already recorded, so I guess if you don't want to watch, you can go see what's going to happen. I'm going to try to avoid doing that. I do want to watch Raw. I feel icky not watching Raw.
I know. It does feel like, it does feel weird when you don't. You know what I mean?
But that'll do it for this one. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. Appreciate the new subscriber, Travis. Really appreciate that. For those of you that are watching after the live, thank you guys so much for checking us out. If you didn't already, smash that like button. You can go ahead and hit us up with more comments. We still reply even when the live goes off. And if you're not, make sure you are subscribed with notification bells turned on so you don't miss anything. You'll always get that notification every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time, right here on YouTube, Gladiator Wrestling Podcast.
Damn right, man. It was fun talking about Crown Jewel and everything this week. And as always, man, I look forward to next Sunday. Gladiators out. Fella! Banger after banger after